Good evening, Thunder fans. Welcome to tonight's game. I am Harrison Manning. Tonight we are watching St. James Academy against Washburn Rural. St. James is looking to close out our final home game for playoffs. It is senior night, and our two seniors are Finley Tauscher and Caitlin Conrad. We are looking forward to an amazing game. Point Thunder. Beautiful set. That was an amazing point. Some confusion there among Washburn Rural. There's a point St. James. Beautiful serve from senior Caitlin Conrad. Yeah.
Oh, and a great play there by the Washburn player. You know, there was a great defense, dropped the ball into the zone, and gave a point to Washburn. Still on the serve here for Washburn, number 20. St. James looking to go side out here. Good play there by Conrad. Over to Lee, and she hits it. A little tipped in the net. It's going to go out, and not the best defensive play there by Washburn, and St. James will get the ball back. Really like what they did right there, you know. Great defense there by Caitlin Conrad. Kept the ball up, set it up well to Maya Lee, and St. James got the ball back. Not the best serve that she wanted to do there, but I kind of saw what was in her mindset, but just sends it too far, and now the ball goes back to Washburn. Good set there by Maya. Over to Ellen. Gets blocked and kept it alive there by the Thunder. Great play there by Finley Tauscher, the senior, and that's going to go down into the zone. Hits one of our cameras. It'll be all right, though. But a great play there by Finley Tauscher, and Ellen Dorsey kept that ball alive. But just Thunder all out of sorts there. Now the serve goes back to Washburn. Little knuckleball over. Dorsey setting it up again for Lee, who knocks it over. Washburn setting it up here. Oh, and a great tap there by Maya Lee. Exactly what they needed from her there. Thunder go back on top. Now Brooke Beshore serving here. Good serve over and just too far. It's back-to-back serves now we've seen by the Thunder that have gone over. Not what they want to do. You want to establish some momentum early. You want to keep a good stretch of points here. But now we switch again. Back over to Washburn. Good play by May. Set up by Dorsey. Going to maybe in, or excuse me, Lee, and she hits that one down. Maya Lee with a great kill there. Now she'll come back and serve. Getting some advice there by Coach Brian Dorsey. Husband of head coach Nancy Dorsey. Now Maya Lee coming up. Oh, so that ball had some wicked spin to it. And the Thunder are able to get the ace there and get back-to-back points. So first time we've seen that in a bit. Now they're up 2, 9-7. Looking to keep a run going here. Back to Lee. Again, that ball's just got spin. Setting it up there for Washburn, and right in the middle, nobody there for the Thunder. That's a great kill there by Washburn. Now they get the ball back, but that's exactly what you want to see for the Thunder. Get a couple points there on their turn to serve. Now Washburn looking to do what the Thunder did. Lee sets it up outside to Dorsey. Now Tauscher, she sends it in and just too far across that sideline. That ball again, just having a ton of spin over it. Now Washburn able to tie it up at 9. Lee not able to control that serve, and another ace there. And now Washburn with a few points here to take the lead 10-9. Maya just got to reset herself here. I'm sure they're going to go right back at her. That's 2 times in a row, and see if they do it again. And they do, right back to Maya, and this time a little bit better for her. But just that bump just a bit too far for Ellen Dorsey as it just hit the net, and a great play there by Washburn and hit that one back down. So now a few points here for Washburn, and I'm sure they're going to go right back to Maya. That time goes into the net, so they try to change it up a little bit. Looked like they were going to go back to Beshore, but that time did not go their way. So the Thunder will get the ball back. It'll be Abigail May now. She'll get the serve. Sending it in now, setting it up for Washburn. That one gets hit out of bounds there by Dorsey. She tried to go up and block it. And sent back. So now Washburn now up 12-10. As they look to build on this lead. And they have a little bit of momentum here. See if the Thunder can try to steal it back. And Lee sets it up. Outside, and that's set just a bit too far there for Etler. But she's able to keep it in play. This time in. May with a great play, but just too much power, and it went right back into the net. And it looks like, again, they went back right back to Maya Lee, so keep an eye on that. She's done well these last couple times. And they go right back to Maya Lee. Better set there by Dorsey, and Etler with the kill there. Great play, and Maya Lee just got right under it, bumped it right over to Dorsey, who set it, and then Etler did the rest. So now Ellen Dorsey will serve here. We'll get it over. And a great play there by Washburn, number 2 there on Washburn. Psyching the Thunder out as it looks like they might caught the Thunder confused there. Thunder trailing by 3. See if they can't get it back. May sets it up. Dorsey. Great play there and a great block by Madeline Etler. She came up and blocked that one down. And the Thunder get it right back. As Etler will now come off for Conrad, who will go back and serve. Conrad, one of the 2 seniors here on the team. She sends it over, the lefty. Setting it up, and right there, tried to go at Conrad, and she just missed it. And the serve will go back to Washburn here. St. James is not able to establish a run here as they trail by 3. Back over to Lee. And it looks like that might have been a double tap. And that point will go to Washburn. So Coach Dorsey looked a little confused on that play, but the double tap will go in favor of Washburn. Over now to Lee. They'll go back right to her, and that time she finishes it, able to keep it in and get the point back for the Thunder. That was a great play. Set it up. Her and Dorsey establishing a good connection here early on in this first set. It's going to be a long night for the Thunder as they have this game against Washburn, then they rest, and then they play against Topeka Seaman. So they're able to see if they can keep this going. And there, good serve. Looking for the kill. Good blocked, and that one just barely fell out as it landed on the red volleyball line there of the main court. It was a good try there by the Thunder. Now, again, making some substitutions, going for that defensive look. As they need to get themselves on a run here. Inside to Lee. Out to Dorsey, back to Lee again, and that time sailed a little bit too far. She tried, I think she jumped a little bit early, and it sent it over. As the Thunder call a timeout here to talk things over as the largest deficit of the day that they face, down by 5, 18-13. I'd like to remind you fans that tomorrow night, the Thunder take on Cape and Mount Carmel from Marion Stadium. The 5-1 Thunder and the 6-0 Cape and Mount Carmel Crusaders.
A beautiful spike by Lee. There's a point for the Thunder.
Is that Johnny Man?
Bishore for the serve again. It's a beautiful serve by Bishore. Great point for the Thunder.
And it looks like that point is going to go to Washburn Rural. St. James in the net there. Coach Dorsey a little unsure about that call, but got a pretty great game going here. 17-19, very evenly matched, these two teams today. And the serve. Beautiful pass. And a great swing. That's a kill for number 7, Maya Lee in the middle. One of the Thunder's best players, if not the best player right there. Serve from Lee. Beautiful serve. Barely nicks that line. It's going to be an ace.
Wonderful.
Now St. James trying to mount a little bit of a comeback here. All tied up at 19. Maya again looking to keep the momentum rolling. Beautiful serve. Ooh. Shanked pass there. That'll be a point for Washburn Rural. 19 Thunder, 20 Washburn Rural. Etler with the tip, picked up. And that's going to be St. James points, 20-20. Number 8, Abigail May, the libero, back to serve. All tied up.
Beautiful serve.
Beautiful dig by Bishore. Etler from the middle. Great pickup by number 4.
That was a point for the Thunder.
That's going to be a point for the Thunder. That's going to be out. 22-20 Thunder. Mounting a big comeback here. And Washburn Rural needs a timeout. Couple unanswered points here from the Thunder has them in pretty decent position to try to take this set.
Knocked over one of the iPad cameras there.
Abigail May, the serve again. Oh, and that's going to be a beautiful tip by number 20, Bryn Anderson, the freshman. Pulls Washburn Rural back within one, 22-21 Thunder. Number 1, Gentry Coons back to serve. Comes across, good pass from Maya Lee. Etler with the swing, picked up nicely. Beautiful block, that's number 4, Ellen Dorsey, the sophomore, with a big block to put the Thunder 2 points away from victory. The serve from Dorsey after that big block. Tip from Anderson there. Beshore with the swing. That's going to be a tip, and that's point Thunder. It is now set point for them, 24-21. Dorsey back to serve yet again. If they can pull off this comeback here, that would be a massive feat for them, being down multiple points earlier in the set. Good serve from Dorsey. Anderson with the tip, picked up by Beshore. Lee from the back row. Ooh, number 13, Dane Shriver with the kill there to keep Washburn Rural alive in this set. Shriver now back to serve after that kill. Serve coming, passed well by Lee. Etler from the middle, shanked it a little bit, but it almost worked out. Free ball coming back over. Dorsey to Etler with the kill. That's going to be a first set victory for the Thunder. 25-22 off that kill from Etler. A great comeback in the first set against a very good Washburn Rural team. And they showed really everything you're looking for there. Determination, grit, perseverance to keep staying dialed in throughout the set, even though they were down. St. James Thunder tonight looking to bounce back after a rough performance on Monday at St. Teresa's, losing to the Stars in 4 sets. Definitely looking to bounce back today against a couple of great teams from Topeka here with Washburn Rural and Topeka Seaman. Definitely a good standard of competition to test whether or not they're able to bounce back after Monday night. Now the Thunder coming out for the second set. Looking to take this match in the set, going up 2-0 to sweep it. I have a feeling Washburn Rural is not going to go down without a fight, though. Will be the sophomore Maya Lee to start off the set with the serve. And it's a good one. Oh, brutal swing with the kill of number 13, Dane Shriver again. An absolute missile through the front row blockers there. Washburn Rural is going to take the first point of the set. Serve again, passed well by May. Tauscher with the swing. Anderson, oh, tipped around and unable to get to it are the Thunder. Number 8, Molly Schuler, the junior, to serve. Beautiful pass from Beshore. Great diving save by May. Over to Tauscher with the swing. Bounced around a little, but kept alive by Rural. Now it's a free ball coming back to the Thunder. A little bit of chaos happening right now, but both teams are alive. Beshore passes to Ellen to slide to Etler. That's going to be a kill. Great swing from Etler. Great job by the Thunder for persevering through that point. Now it's going to be May back to serve. Good serve, great pass. The slide, they get St. James this time. That's 13 again. Shriver had a great start to the set, 2 kills. Great pass by Beshore there. Back set to Etler. Etler with another kill. Teams trading kills early in this second set. Not a lot of defense being played, but it's pretty tough when they're hitting an absolute missile right at the ground. Now Dorsey to serve. Serve coming. Nice little float serve there. Shriver again, pass by May. Oh, it's just out onto the bleachers. Unable to get to it are the rest of the Thunder team. Dorsey with the set to Etler. Another kill over there. They are just feeding Etler over on that right side, trying to expose some sort of weakness in the blocking over there, and it has been working well. Now it's number 9, Caitlin Conrad back to serve. Anderson picked up by Lee. Beautiful block there. And May shanks it right into the net. Probably better to just pass that one over. Anderson with the serve. Passed nicely by Conrad. Set over to Lee. Big swing. Another great pass by Conrad. Set to Lee again, right down the line. That's going to be out for a Washburn Rural point. Great defense on display there from the Thunder, but just unable to convert. Good pass from Conrad again. The dump from Dorsey catches him completely off guard. Massive gaping hole in the middle of that defense from Rural and just falls right in. Obviously, this is a Thunder team trying to recover from the loss of Reese Messer last year, one of the better players to ever come through the St. James program, and that really is saying something considering all of the All-Americans and Gatorade Player of the Years that we have had. Ellie Nichols, the junior, in to serve. Ooh. Number 21, Carson Hornia with the kill for Rural. Oh, great dig from Conrad there. The tip picked up by Nichols. Oh, just unable to convert. Great placement from Rural there. Able to exploit the gaps in the zone. Thunder trail by 2 early here in the set. Serve coming. Pass ball by Conrad. Dorsey, that's going to be a 4th touch by Lee. Just unable to pick it up out of the net, put in a tough position there. Serve coming, Lee, good pass to Dorsey, gets it back, and big swing, puts it down. Maya Lee with a huge kill there. You could tell that's what she was looking for. Right after the pass, she began to gear up for that swing. Beshore with the serve. And the dig from Beshore, great job. Lee with the tip, doesn't get down. Beshore with another great dig. Over to Lee again. Big swing, picked up nicely by Rural. In the middle of Tauscher, and that's gonna find the ground. Finley Tauscher with the kill. Pull the Thunder within 1. Great rally from the Thunder. They're able to keep their composure. Good serve again from Beshore. Out to Lee. Tip finds the ground again. Great couple sequences there from the Thunder to tie up the set. It's so tough, you know, when you've got a hitter like Lee who's able to come in and hit the absolute crap out of the ball. When she gears up and then just tips it right over, can really catch a defense off guard. Number 12, Samantha McIntosh with the serve for Rural. And just a little bit of miscommunication there from the Thunder. Looks like people weren't where they're supposed to be. McIntosh again. Pass nicely by Abigail. Dorsey to Lee in the middle. And oh my goodness, I mean, what can you do? When she gets that perfect set and is able to elevate like that, there's just no one that can stop her. Now Etler's coming in the game, a little bit more height in that front row. Lee to serve here. That was 13, Shriver with the swing. Etler on the slide. It's worked early in the set, and it works again. That tip by number 14, Grace Holland, prevented number 2, Stella Kelly, from being able to dig that ball. Another great serve from Lee. Man, they're just picking on number 20, Bryn Anderson, in the serve receive. Dorsey to Lee from the back row. Is able to get it in right on that back line. Washburn Rural coach not happy about that one. Does not like what he's seeing out of his team after 3 unanswered from the Thunder. Lee looking to keep it up here. Over to Shriver, picked up by Tauscher. Mays got it to the back corner. Schuler with the swing. Great pass from Beshore. Picked up by, and Etler's gonna hit it out. Unfortunate, just a couple of inches outside, and otherwise that would have been a very lucky point. We got Schuler back to serve for Rural. Serves it right at number 7, Maya Lee, Dorsey is somehow able to prevent that serve, or that set from going out. And that's some great awareness from number 2, Stella Kelly right there, the setter for Rural. Able to see that Etler is just trying to transition out, hits it to right where she was. Schuler back to serve again. Great pass by Beshore. Dorsey with a little joust at the net, wins it. Etler with the tip, picked up nicely by Beshore, set to Etler. Good block from Tauscher, but it does land out. I believe that was number 14, Grace Holland with the swing. Washburn Rural takes a 2-point lead. Good pass from Maya. Tries the dump from Dorsey. Maya picks up the tip. Out to Tauscher. Great swing from Tauscher. That's going to go down as a point for the Thunder. Number 8, Abigail May back to serve for the Thunder, trailing by 1. Serves it out. Point Washburn Rural. You know, in a close game like this, those serves that land out, those 2-point swings are really self-destructive for your volleyball club. Got to try to minimize those, the Thunder do, going forward if they want a chance to win this in 2 or even in 3. Good pass from Lee. Back set to Etler, a little bit wide. She's able to recover. Anderson with the swing, able to get it down. Etler was nearly able to turn around and pick it up, and what would have been a great display of athleticism, but unable to do it. Now Washburn Rural with a little bit of a push here. The Thunder had their own run that they used to tie it up, and now Washburn Rural is responding. Great pass from Lee. Anderson to Etler. Etler with a great swing, just lands out. Went a little too much cross court. The Rural opens up a 4-point lead, their largest of the set. Lee from the back row. Out. The up ref seemed to doubt the call from the line judge a little bit, but ultimately gives it to Rural, and it is now 17-12. It was around this time last set that and St. James is going to want a timeout. Obviously, Coach Dorsey doesn't really like that call. It's tough. Don't really have the best angle here. But it was about this time last set that the Thunder tried to make a push and ended up winning. Obviously, they have to do it soon enough so they don't dig themselves into too big of a hole. But I would think if they can come out of this timeout and get a nice little server seed to get a point and go on a serving run, they'd be right back in it. serve out of the timeout from Rural. Tipped over. Anderson with the swing. A little bit of an awkward pass from B. Shore, but it's kept alive. Shriver with the swing. B. Shore picks it back up. That's the point. Rural, a number 11, Madeline Etler in the net there. Thunder fall even further behind. Dorsey to Etler. That looks like it's going to be, oh, Thunder point. Wow, what a generous call from the line judge there. That was right in front of our face, and that was clearly directly on the line. But hey, sometimes every good team gets lucky breaks like that, I suppose. Great pass from May. Dorsey's got it. Lee from the back row puts it down. Oh, and there it is. And the out call from the line judge. Thunder 13, Washburn Rural 19. Serve coming in, lands out. Great awareness from Lee and May on the back row not to touch it and let it float out of bounds. Now number 9, Conrad is in to serve. Coming over, a bit of an awkward serve, but it landed in a portion of the court where there really wasn't anyone, and number 20, Bryn Anderson, is going to be able to get that down. Tipped in the front row, and I think that's why the back row had a little bit of trouble getting to it. So Washburn Rural 20-14 now. They're in prime position to take this set. Let's see what the Thunder have to say about it. Good pass from May, right to Dorsey, out to Lee. Big swing, picked up nicely by Washburn Rural. Tipped over. Oh, and that's some more great awareness from Washburn Rural right there. Number 21, Carson Horna, able to see the vacated space and able to tip it right in. And that's Anderson who served it into the net. Could this be the break the Thunder needed? Down 15-21, getting the serve back. Number 3, Ellie Nichols in the serve. Need a couple of big serves here from Nichols. Great placement on that serve. Oh, beautiful from Ellie Nichols. That's going to be an ace. Nichols comes again. Oh, and just a little bit off the outside of the hand there, and it floats out of bounds. Washburn Rural now only 3 points away from claiming victory in this second set and sending us into a tiebreak third. May comes back in for the back row for the Thunder. Passed well by Conrad. Maya with a big swing. Tipped in. May has got it. Lee on the outside. Another big swing. Ooh, touched by Rural. That's going to be a point for the Thunder. Again, the defender, they're kind of caught in a bind when that ball's coming at you so fast. It's hard to know in a split second whether or not you should touch it and try to save it or not, but Bishore with a great serve. It's number 8, Schuler. Oh, great pancake from Conrad. Bishore sends it over. Oh, and that's going to be point Thunder. Great job from Lee and Tauscher on the block over there in the front. Could the Thunder be making a little bit of a push now? Now only down 4. Need a couple more good serves from Bishore here. Coming. Oh, that's 21. Carson Hornia with the kill at a great time for Washburn Rural. Really a momentum killer for the Thunder there. Puts the Junior Blues 2 points away. And Dorsey is going to call a timeout, try to talk it over right here. If they could get maybe a lucky break, a missed serve or something, and are able to get the point back and go on a couple serving point run of themselves. Out of the timeout here. Thunder looking to try to make a great comeback to save the set, and Lee with the tip. That's going to be a point for the Thunder, exactly what they needed. It's a point out of the serve, and Etler comes back in. Now Lee's got some of the biggest serves of the game here, trying to put the Thunder in a position to at least tie it up. Lee, beautiful serve, just dives right in front of the Washburn Rural defense. And now Washburn Rural wants a timeout. I think they maybe are sensing a changing of the momentum and want to try to nip it in the bud. A couple of great sets of volleyball that we've seen here tonight. I imagine we'll see 2 or 3 more good ones later tonight when the Thunder take on Topeka Seaman. Lee to serve again. Another great serve. Free ball coming over. Dorsey with the slide to Etler, puts it in the ground, and that's going to be another point for the Thunder, 21-23. They are not out of it. Another great serve from Lee, comes over, oh, and that's a little unlucky for the Thunder. A terrible return, honestly, from Washburn Rural, but turned out to be perfect in the only area of the court in which no one was for the Thunder. Now it's going to be match point for Washburn Rural. Serve picked up greatly by Beshore. Etler with the tip, kept alive. Oh, that's going to be a point for the Thunder. Still not out of it. 22-24. Number 8, Abigail May back to serve, needs at least 2 points here to prevent Washburn Rural from winning outright at 25. Serve comes over, shanked. Oh, and that's an ace from May, exactly what the doctor ordered. Washburn Rural takes another timeout. I imagine their coach is just trying to tell them, guys, all we need is 1 pass here. 1 more point is going to get this set done. We're going to go on to a third. We just have to keep our focus for the end of this set. And I'm sure Dorsey is telling, first of all, telling May, we got to get this serve over, and then telling the rest of her team, just reminding them of their basic rotation principles so that they don't leave anything obvious for Washburn Rural to exploit. All right, Thunder 23, Washburn Rural 24. May back to serve. Another great serve from May. Anderson with the tip. Lee's got it. Rough set from Dorsey there, but it's able to be tipped over. Beshore able to keep it alive. Dorsey to Lee from the back row. Tipped. That's a point, St. James, 24-24. They are trying to mount a comeback here. Now even a missed serve would not lose the game. May with some more huge serves here. Another good serve. Free ball coming over. Great pass from Lee. Over to Etler. Swing picked up nicely. Grace Holland with the swing. May is able to pick it up. Oh, and that's a point for Washburn Rural. They are now up by 1. A little bit of a confusing point there for the Thunder. Lots of rotating pieces there. Serve coming over. Ooh, off the top of the net. Great job by Lee to have enough focus to pick it up. That's a kill from Etler. Blocked out of bounds. Now Dorsey's back to serve with a chance to win with 2 more points. All tied up at 25. You really have seen in these 2 sets how St. James just does not quit, and they have really found their stride late in both of these sets. Big float serve from Dorsey. Oh, absolute missile there from Shriver. She really has been the go-to guy for Washburn Rural when they need a point. He's able to hit it right through the middle of those 2 blockers. Now match point again. Shriver back to serve. Great pass from May. Dorsey's got it. Miscommunication with Etler on the set there, but they're still alive. Anderson with the swing. Oh, that's tough for the Thunder. Beautiful swing from Anderson. Washburn Rural is gonna take the set. We are headed to a 3rd here tonight. Really in this 3rd set, since it is only to 15, I believe, St. James cannot afford to get off to a slow start, kind of like they have the last two sets. They really need to come out firing with the energy that they finished this 2nd set with.
Be a dream come true. stakes is high and you're doing a really great job.
Thanks, Rockford. Listen to this. So I'm a server at the Big Biscuit, right? And someone texted in the group me today that they'll pay someone $100 to take their shift tomorrow. So I said $150 and you got a deal. So she's paying me $150 to take her shift tomorrow.
Just in the morning?
Yep. 8 a.m. Like, that's fine. I've worked 5 days this week. Why not work a 6th?
You're a great.
Yeah.
How is it?
Great.
Yeah.
All right, start of the third set here. The winner take all here. Tough serve, great pass from Conrad. That's number 6, Sarah Rawlings with the kill for the Thunder. Hasn't played a lot tonight, but makes the most of her opportunity there. Number 3, Ellie Nichols into serve. Great serve from Nichols. Outside to Anderson. Little bit of a strange hit, but it works out for them as Dorsey kind of shanks it with one arm. Maybe should have left it for the back row, but I'm no volleyball expert. Gentry Coons to serve for Washburn Rural. Serve comes over, great dig from Lee. Dorsey able to keep that alive somehow. Don't really know what the call was there. Coach Dorsey not happy with it at all. The look of disbelief on her face looking at the referee. Dorsey not happy with that call. Don't worry, the ball will not lie though. Lee, big swing there, and the point for the Thunder. Brooke Beshore back to serve. Had a very nice serving day so far today. Another good one there, completely shanks number 1, Gentry Coons. And that's an ace for Beshore. Beshore, serve comes again, right back at Coons. They're just picking on her, saying, hey, you better prove that you can return a serve. Dorsey outside to Lee, great swing. That's another kill for Maya Lee. Couple great sequences for the Thunder early here in this third set. Oh, floats out the serve from Beshore there. Shriver back to serve for Washburn Rural. Good pass from May there. To Lee again, just automatic. Maya Lee, so hard to stop when she elevates like that. You know, if I'm Ellen Dorsey as the setter, I'm looking Lee first option, Etler second option every time. And if that doesn't work, send that thing over. Great serve from Lee there. Anderson, good block from Tauscher. Picked up well. Lee from the back row. Hits the hand a little weird. Point to Washburn Rural. Another nice pass from Lee. They've served it at her a lot today and sent over very nicely by Ellen Dorsey. We've talked about the awareness of the setters today a lot. Great awareness there, sensing the giant hole in the middle of the Washburn Rural defense. May back to serve for the Thunder. Looking to put together a little bit of a run here, try to put them in a great position to take this set. Good pass from Anderson. Ooh, number 21, Carson Hornia with a great kill right at the feet of Beshore. Now the setter, number 2, Stella Kelly, back to serve. Etler on the slide. Sent right back over. Etler again, a little bit of a bad set, but she's able to adjust. And Etler with the roof. Beautiful block from Madeline Etler. Now Ellen Dorsey back to serve again. Beautiful float serve. Oh. May and Dorsey did not think that hit the ground. It looked like she got there, but again, from the angle I have, it's a little bit tough to tell. Now Samantha McIntosh back to serve for Washburn Rural. Good pass from, not a great pass from Lee.
Oh.
Washburn Rural is going to tie it up at 7. Serve comes again. Lee, another really tough serve to receive, but oh, beautiful dig from May. Set from Lee, not a great one. That's going to be another point for Washburn Rural. Just came off Lee's hands a little strange. Now Washburn Rural with a couple unanswered here to take the lead. They keep targeting Lee on the serve, trying to make her prove that she can return it. Great pickup from May there. Edler's got it in the middle, able to put it down for a kill to tie it back up. Just try to swing the momentum a little bit back for the Thunder. Caroline Conrad into serve. Caitlin Conrad, sorry.
Beautiful serve.
Good serve from Conrad. Shriver picked up by May. Conrad again picks it up. Dorsey able to work some magic to keep it over. Oh, but they call a lift on Dorsey. Schuler to serve. Oh,
that was out.
Yeah, that's a good call from the line judge, I think. That did look like it was right on that line. It was a close one. Initially called it out, decided that his mind was changed. Hard to fault Conrad there. It looked like it was drifting, but I think that was the correct call. Of course, it's also right in front of St. James bench. Oh, and that one goes out. Tried to get cute with it again. Nichols in to serve. Couple big serves here for Ellie. Serve from Nichols. It's a good one. Oh, Shriver. Absolute missile right to the floor. She has come through for Washburn Rural with some clutch points when they've needed it most. Great pass there from Conrad. Lee in the middle. Great swing. That's going to be a point for the Thunder, 10-11. Great serve from Beshore. Shriver again. Blocked by Maya. That's another point for the Thunder. Great block from Maya Lee over there. Telling Shriver who really is the best player in this match today. Another nice serve from Bishore causes a collision over on the Washburn Rural side. May is able to, almost is able to keep it in with the hands. Shriver back to serve. Bishore, good pass. Lee in the middle again. Swings out this time. Came in with a lot of heat. Just hit it out. Missed serve there from Shriver. Thunder trail by 1. Etler comes into the game. Lee, beautiful serve. Absolutely died right in front of number 4, Taylor Guffey, the libero for Washburn Rural. Beautiful topspin serve. Lee again, does it again, able to be picked up this time. Anderson blocked by Tauscher. That's another point for the Thunder. Lee again. That one's gonna drift out. 14-14 now, all tied up. Judging by the lack of urgency of both benches, I'm gonna venture to guess this set is actually a 25. Good pass from Lee. Dorsey over to Etler. Beautiful cross-court swing from Etler. Abigail May back to serve. Floats it out of bounds. Really a killer when you get the momentum from the kill and then you throw it all away on a missed serve. Good pass from Lee to Dorsey to Etler. Beautiful pickup from number 14, Grace Holland. Free ball coming back over. May's got it. Etler again. Beautiful tip. Beautiful. Great changeup from the big swing last time to the tip this time. Very hard for the front row and especially the back row to adapt to that.
Beautiful
serve from Dorsey. Etler taps it back over. And miscommunication in the defensive line, just drops right down. All tied up here at 16. Anyone set, a big push from either team right now would really put them in a great position to take this match. Etler, barely kept up. Kept alive by Washburn Rural. Wow, what a play there. And then Etler just hits it. That's a killer for St. James. You had Washburn Rural in all sorts of funky positions, but just unable to finish the point. Still only down by 1. Very even match we've had so far. Lee, rough time serving it. Bishore's got it. Etler sends it over. Slide Shriver, blocked by Bishore. Shriver sends it over, free ball. Lee to Dorsey, to Etler, tips it over, kept alive. Looks like a lift there. Yes, it was. A double they're gonna call on Shriver. I was gonna say that looked a little funky coming off her hand, and it is a point for the Thunder, tied back up at 17. Conrad again into serve. Need a couple of good ones here.
Beautiful
Great serve from Conrad. Right at Anderson. They've been picking on her a lot. And she's done it absolutely roofed by Brooke Beshore. A beautiful block right there on Shriver. Shriver thought she had a straight line down the line, but Brooke says no. Interesting serve from Conrad, really floated up there. Shriver again, that one is able to get down. Can't contain her every time. Sometimes great offense beats great defense. Tied back up at 18. Schuler to serve for the Junior Blues. Set nicely by May, over to Lee. Absolute missile, barely picked up. And that's gonna be a point for St. James. Looks like Shriver maybe was in the net for Washburn Rural. Nichols comes in to serve. Need a couple good ones here. Had one good serve last time and then missed it. They need another one. Nichols into the net. Yet another example of the Thunder winning a hard point and then throwing away their momentum on a missed serve. Beautiful pass from May to Dorsey. Lee in the middle. I mean, it has been unstoppable all night for Maya Lee in the middle. If the Thunder want a point, that has been the formula. And this is probably the server they want back here right now. Number one, Brooke Beshore, been very consistent tonight. Anderson out. Big swing, but it does land out. 21-19 Thunder. Another great serve by Beshore. Anderson tips it over. May is able to pick it up. Dorsey's got it. Over to Lee. A little bit of a funky swing, but it's another point nonetheless. Maya Lee showing what she can do, and Washburn Rural needs a timeout. 22-19. The Thunder have gone on a run here. Some great points on display recently. Maya Lee showing her dominance in the middle, on the left, on the right. It's been everywhere tonight.
Beautiful serve.
Another great serve from Beshore there. Conrad able to pick it up. Maybe rolled her ankle there. Beshore from the back row. Good swing. Over to Anderson. Another great pass from Beshore. May's got it to Lee. Backing up. Oh, and it's able to land Maya Lee again. Conventional and unconventional ways of getting points. She is doing it both. Thunder 2 points away now, 23-19. Beshore again, some great serving on show here from Beshore. Over to Anderson, blocked by Tauscher. Coming back over, free ball, that looked like a double. No call from the ref. Tauscher puts it down, 24-19. Thunder are 1 point away. Washburn Rural takes their final timeout. The Thunder have come through when it has been required of them late in sets. In all three today, they're putting on a clinic on how to finish a match right here. Really been an all-around great performance from the whole team late in this third set. Some great serving, beautiful defense as well. And obviously, Maya Lee up in the front row. Beshore serving for match points. Another good serve. Over to Shriver. Oh! Blocked by Lee, and that's gonna be the win for St. James, 25-19, showing Washburn Road that you cannot come into St. James Academy and beat them at home. A great performance in really all 3 sets. Just got a little bit unlucky in that second one, but they pulled through in the third when it mattered, and they're looking to carry that momentum into their game against Topeka Seaman later tonight. Welcome back to St. James Academy. We've got St. James versus Topeka Seaman here tonight. Game 2 of 2 for the Thunder. Coming off a big win against Washburn Rural, a very good team. Topeka Seaman not quite up to the same caliber, but their season is on the line tonight, so St. James is going to have to put together a pretty good game in order to get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, of course, Johnny. I think St. James needs to not come out flat because obviously the Seaman team sitting at 6-21 on the season is not as competent as Rural, but you still can't fall asleep and got to start quick.
For sure, especially, in high school volleyball, it's one of those things where it feels like anyone can beat anyone if you catch them on a good day versus a bad day. So St. James really just can't fall apart. If they play a B game, I think they should get out of here no problem. They just can't dip in that C or D area.
About getting ready to start here, figuring out some substitutions.
And here comes the first serve. Received well by May. Dorsey's got it over to Lee. Lee continues where she left off with the kill on the first point of the game.
Yeah, really impressive kill there by Lee. Hoping the start is strong here.
Yeah, I have a feeling we're going to be seeing a lot of that throughout this game. This is completely unrelated, but her dad is a line judge right now, so hopefully he can give us some favorable calls.
Love to see it.
That's number 14, Malia Boer in to serve. Conrad to Dorsey. Tauscher in the middle. Little tip is going to get down. That's going to be 2-0 St. James. Tauscher, the senior, with a nice point there.
Yeah, the libero, number 5, Kinsley Smith for Seaman. Couldn't quite get to that one, but great play by the Thunder there.
Boer looking to hit another solid serve here. Tauscher deflects it in the middle. Conrad's got it, walking on her teammate's head a little bit there, but we're all good. Oh, Tauscher, silly mistake getting in the net. And even though I think St. James is going to be the clear better team in this, that's one of those mistakes you don't want to see happen.
Yeah, even in a game like this where you still might find a way to come out with the win, you can't have those mental mistakes on your team. Like, you're nearing the end of the season, you need to catch your stride, and I think it's really important to play focused and yeah.
Absolutely. So now we got number 1, Claire Briggs, back to serve for the Vikings. Conrad, great pass to Dorsey. Lee in the middle, absolute missile for the kill from Lee. Love to see more of that if you're the Thunder.
Yeah, I think I saw something. This might not be news to a lot of listeners, but ranked like the number 1 2028 player in the entire state. Sir. So some real talent there.
Great serve there from B Shore. She was a very consistent server in that first game against Washburn Rural today. Dorsey with the swing, puts it away, 4-1 St. James. A quick start for them. It's not something you typically see given her height, but we all have our moments.
Yeah, every now and then the setter will find a way to put the ball down. A lot of people saw Reese do it last year and stuff, but haven't really seen that with Ellie thus far this season. Ellen.
Great pass from Conrad. Tauscher in the middle. Swing from Olivia Dowdy. Oh, that looked like a lift right there. And they're going to call a double on Seaman.
5-1. Scores 5-1 now. Sorry about that.
Another great serve from B Shore there. Maya Lee able to get it up, keep it alive. Great dump. Tauscher again. Bailey Ars with the kill there.
Yeah, Conrad can't quite get onto that one, so it's going to be 5-2 Seaman. Oh, they're looking to catch a run here, but we'll see. Number 5. Kinsley Smith up to serve.
And here's the serve. Good pass from B-Shore. Outside to Tauscher. And she's able to put it down off the deflection. Great swing there from Finley Tauscher to kind of kill this mini run that Seaman had been on.
Yeah, the type of stuff you'd love to see at the start of a match, especially from one of your 2 seniors on senior night. So you can get them confidence, keep them in the game, and
Absolutely.
keep them rolling.
Lee back to serve now. Olivia Dowdy with the swing right into the net. It's another point for the Thunder. Ooh. Great serve from Lee that hits the top of the tape. Etler tries to finish it, but it's picked up. Big block there from Etler. Great block from Madeline Etler. Number
Huge
12,
block.
Parker Ayers tries to swing for Seaman, and Madeline is right there to deny her.
Yeah, Etler's one of those players too. I don't know where she's ranked or what her recruitment status is looking like, but I think she's hitting the best on the team, about .390 so far in the season. So
yeah, it's very solid hitting percentage.
Yeah.
And Seaman is gonna call an early timeout. They clearly, their coach wants to talk things over and try to calm their team down after somewhat of a rough start for them.
Yeah, of course. Coach Dowling for the Vikings definitely knew it was going to be a hard trip coming down from Topeka. Played Rural and St. James, 2 pretty tough teams to play. So they got to come prepared for the challenge, and I think this timeout helps them regroup and remember what's at stake here.
Absolutely, and on the St. James side, you love to see them coming out with the same intensity that they left off with and not playing down to the level of their competition. Etler, Seaman doesn't even have a chance on that one.
Yeah, bad reception there from Seaman. Great serve.
Lee again with another very nice serve. Etler with yet another block in the middle. Oh, and
Yeah,
that
throws it
sneaks into
far.
the back corner.
I thought maybe that one was in, but
It looked like it was drifting. Number 8 for Seaman, Olivia Dowdy back to serve. Lee's got it. Bit of a rough pass, but B-Shore's there to save it. Sent over by May.
another great touch by Eudora there.
Yeah, absolutely. That's
Kind of stacking the points here ever since that timeout.
Number 13, Addison Sibley, I believe, is who that was, with a nice kill. Again, finding that back right corner. Oh, very powerful serve there from Dowdy. A little too much for B-Shore.
That last one even, Maya had a hard time receiving, been hitting rockets over the net here.
Another very powerful serve. Maya does her best, but man, 3 in a row for Dowdy. Shows everybody that her serve needs to be respected.
Yeah, I feel like, especially in volleyball, these timeouts is just, sometimes it feels like just an instant momentum change. Like that timeout in your pocket, that's exactly what it's for. And most of the time, like, you see it do exactly that, is they score again.
Yeah, another huge serve from
looking about a
Dowdy.
5-point run here.
Absolutely. And, I mean, it's not like these are points that St. James is losing because they're the worst team. They simply just cannot return this serve from Dowdy. There it is. Finally, all that power, you get a little bit too much air under it and it sails out. It's a good break
So
for
it's
the
a bit
Thunder
high,
there.
but still got some incredible velocity on that. It's unbelievable to watch.
Absolutely.
But, she's definitely a player who doesn't want to see her season come to an end tonight.
For sure, and then May responds by serving it right into the net. You know, St. James, this was one of their issues in the earlier games. They'd win a good point, or the opponent would kind of make a mistake, and they would make a mistake right back and serve it into the net. You love to see them kind of clean that up and get that serve percentage up a little bit. Etler's got it on that right side. Had a lot of points there earlier against Rural, but unable to convert as she hits this one out.
Yeah, just a couple mental mistakes here. That's what you're saying, not being able to capitalize off your opponent's mistakes. And just take care of the little things can really get you in trouble really quick.
Exactly.
Especially against any team would be ready to punish you for that.
Lee from the back row. She's a cheat code. My goodness, man. Maya Lee, unstoppable. That puts St. James up by 2, 11-9. And just like I said, I mean, a minute ago it was 8-2, and now Seaman is within 2. As St. James, if they don't get their act together tonight, even though they're clearly the better team, they could find themselves with a loss. Etler able to put one down. Nice swing from Madeline Etler.
Great touch from the middle of the floor to get it over to that left corner, and that's just great play.
Sophomore Ellen Dorsey to serve. Swing by 13, Addison Sibley. Etler with a nice swing, good save by the libero. And Seaman is going to be able to convert there. Very nice point from them.
Yeah, Leah Little, the freshman, actually hit it off Dorsey's hands, rather Etler's hands there, and both Dorsey's hands as well. So good swing from the freshman there.
Addison Sibley to serve, number 13 for the Vikings. Great pass from Lee. Ooh, some trickery from Dorsey, sends it over. Had a lot of air underneath, but Seaman's reaction time very slow there, and so it's able to drop in.
I can only imagine what it's like for a freshman to come into the program. Well, I mean, of course, her mom's the coach and all this. Great player, but to be able to watch Reese Messer play last year and learn from her must have been so
instrumental for the development.
Yeah, development must have been crazy. I mean,
and that serve is into the net by Conrad. St. James, a bit of serving troubles during this kind of extended run from Topeka Seaman. Serve, great pass from May. To the outside to Lee. Absolute rocket. Ooh, that was a fortunate call from the line judge. From our angle, that looked like...
Yeah, I'm sitting right down the line. That was definitely out.
Yeah, I agree. That looked pretty out, but I bet they'll have a makeup call coming a little later in the game. But, you know, hey, just like I said last game, every good team gets some lucky breaks.
Always going to be part of the game.
And hit into the net by number 15, Lydia Dreyer. (15-11) now. St. James have reclaimed their lead a little bit. Serves out by number 14, Malia Boer. Just a little too much air under that.
I think that's 3 of our last 4 servers or whatever have had errors, so got to get that cleaned up if you want to be able to dominate the rest of the game.
Definitely. You could say that's arguably the biggest reason that Seaman has been able to claw back into this game is we just haven't been able to get the serves over the net.
Yeah, I mean, we couldn't capitalize, and then Dottie definitely capitalized and got them back in the game.
Great, nice pass there from Conrad. Dorsey outside to Tauscher. Nice swing from Tauscher. Good pickup by the libero for Seaman. May with a very nice dig.
Great dig.
Ellen in the middle. A little bit of wonky set, but Tauscher is able to adjust and is able to get the kill. Great swing there from Finley Tauscher in the middle. Now St. James' most consistent server today, Brooke Beshore back. And as soon as I say that,
you think maybe she heard you?
You know what?
We're sitting pretty close.
That's on me, guys. I'm sorry about that. I take full responsibility.
As a St. James fan, kind of watching this, it's like this is the type of stuff you feel like you should have cleaned up by this point in the season. You know, like coming in nearing the playoffs, you feel like you need the service errors need to be dealt with. But
I agree. And Tauscher with another nice kill. Not bad for the senior on senior night. St. James still with a fairly comfortable lead here, 4 points. They've got to play well. I mean, 4 points in volleyball can't disappear in an instant. But as long as they keep playing well, great serve there from Lee. Hit out by number 8, Olivia Dowdy.
Good looking swing. She's looking for the tip, couldn't get it, and
Yeah, great job by Edler up there in the front, not to touch that with her fingertips. Yeah, and
Wow.
I mean, that's what you expect when something like that happens. Served it up to Edler on a silver platter, and she's able to hammer it home.
Incredible touch and length on that. Just the coordination required in the sport is really not talked about enough.
It really is, and Seaman needs another timeout, likely trying to replicate the post-timeout run that they had earlier in this game in a very similar situation, down by 6. But if they can come back and tie it at the 22-ish point mark, similar to how they did earlier, they would be in fairly good shape to give St. James a run for their money the rest of this set.
Yeah, it's a volleyball 101, how to steal a set, you know. And when you're playing against a team that maybe's got a little bit more talent on the floor than you, these are the type of things you need to do. You need to get your good servers in. You need to get them going hot and
For sure.
stack the points one by
For
one.
sure. And another thing for Seaman is really if you want a chance to win this game, you've got to clean up those small mistakes. You know, you've seen St. James have trouble with their serving percentage here. And if you're Topeka Seaman, you've got to see that and take advantage of your opportunity, and you can't be missing serves back. Dowdy hits it along the tape.
Oh.
And Edler just unable to save it.
Yeah, almost great save by Edler, Dorsey, and May there.
Now we got Dowdy back to serve again. You'll remember she's got that absolute rocket serve that gave the St. James back row a big challenge last time. Oh, and lucky for them, first one into the net. That's a bullet dodged for the Thunder.
Now, fortunate break.
What are you doing?
May a bit too eager to get the serve off there.
I know, seriously. Good serve. Not a great back set. May able to pick it up. Oh, wow, unbelievable. Lee saves it nearly. May's got it. What a pandemonium on the court, but it is a point for Topeka Seaman.
Incredible play by Dorsey to keep it up and over the net there is real touch.
Absolutely. It's a miracle that that point even lasted as long as it did. Number 10, AC Thompson, back for the Vikings. Oh, and just a miscommunication. Those are the types of silly mistakes that as Topeka Seaman, you absolutely cannot have.
Those are the ones that are going to keep you up at night, you know, and you think about this game and some of these people, this could be their last ever high school volleyball game. And
for sure.
It's just stuff you won't forget, you know, like stuff you wish you could have back. So.
And when you play a team that has more talent than you, your margin for error goes way down, and plays like that, they just don't fit. Nichols comes in, beautiful serve from number 3, Ellie Nichols for the ace. 22-15 St. James, and now Nichols looks to try to finish this set with a couple nice serves in a row. Another extremely nice serve, some great curve and drop on that at the same time from Nichols.
2 serves in a row, looking great momentum here to close out this set, 23-15.
Absolutely, St. James in prime position to take this first one, barring any major failures.
Huge block by Edler there. 1 set away, or 1 point away from winning the set. It is set point St. James.
Yes, sir. Nichols looks to finish it off with an ace here. Good serve from Nichols. Nice swing in the middle. Good dig by Nichols. May to Lee in the back row. And
gets the deflection.
About what you expected there. Lee able to put it away.
Set St. James.
Yep, St. James takes that first set, 25-15.
Great to see them carrying on the momentum from the big win against Rural a little bit ago. You think that might have taken some of the energy out of them, and Vikings just had time to get hot just playing last game. So great to see the execution from the Thunder, even though there's a couple mental mistakes.
Absolutely. I think if you're St. James, you can come out in this second set and get off to a quick lead. I think there's a chance that you see Topeka Seaman just kind of crumble because, you know, at that point they're 0-3 on the day. It is their last day, so maybe they'll put up a big fight. But, you know, it's hard when I can speak from experience. When you've kind of just been losing all day and you get to that last game of the day, you kind of just want to be done. So I think if St. James can get off to a quick start, they'll be in a great position.
Yeah, it's definitely demoralizing to lose, and I feel like that's kind of what Seaman might be going through at this point in the season. And some people may be feeling some emotions coming right about now, but they got one more set left. They could still bring this back. So that's probably what Coach Dowling is preaching to the team right now. But if you're St. James, I feel like looking back at that set, after all the mistakes you made, probably ended up giving the Vikings about half their points in errors alone.
I think that's true.
So I think the message from Coach Dorsey here has got to be execute better than the first set
Just
and carry on this momentum.
For sure. And especially at this point in the year, you know, every game is a new game, but they are also connected at the same time. And if you start to get into a rut and start to overlook the little details at this point in the season with sub-state and playoffs right around the corner, that can spell doom for your season when you get to the playoffs because you're out of those good habits that you formed all season long. And so at this point of the year, it's especially important to stay sharp and to really play your best every game and not play down to the level of the competition, like I said earlier.
Yeah, it's been also great to see the level of performance from the Thunder tonight, because if they would have lost either of these games, I feel like they would not host Sub-State.
I believe that's correct.
So that would be something unheard of here in the St. James program.
Absolutely.
So,
that's a record you don't want to hold.
Yeah, for sure.
Ellen Dorsey to start the second set off. Ooh, barely gets over, clips the top of the tape there. That's a slide. Beautiful block from Etler and Beshore combined. Looks like it was more Beshore than Etler based on the celebration, but a beautiful way to start the second set.
Yeah, Etler picking up right where she left off in the first set. Not losing any steam, all gas, no brakes here for the Thunder.
Absolutely, I love that analogy. A little bit of a rough set. Great dig from Maya Lee there. Came right at her. Beshore with a nice little swing. Dowdy Etler with the big block. 2 for 2. She's on fire to start this second set.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say the exact thing, on fire. Ended the last set in that fashion, about 2-3 sets in the last 10 points, and definitely not slowing down.
Another nice serve from Dorsey. Beshore nearly gets it hit right back at her, but Etler again able to send it over. A good awareness from Etler that the Vikings were discombobulated, and she's able to just tap it right back over.
Yeah, quite the awkward point from St. James there, but a little mistake maybe made by Beshore there, but maybe they were able to correct it and not, like, you know, fall on the little things.
Yeah, if it works, it works, and that's a very nice swing. I believe that was number 15, Lydia Dreyer. Now to serve Harper Haffenstein, number 2 for the Vikings. A little bit of a rough pass from Maya Lee. Great job from Dorsey to save that from going over. May able to recover from the tip. Etler. Dowdy swings right into the net. That's a point for the Thunder.
Yeah, I thought towards the beginning of the game when they called that timeout and Dowdy came out and put up about 3-4 points for the Vikings, I thought she was going to be one of them players, but I haven't quite seen that in her past prior swings.
Yeah, it's hard to say if it's just been a rough end of the set or if she kind of caught lightning in a bottle there. Great serve there from Conrad. Ooh, and that's going to be off the backboard, but still playable because it stayed on the same side.
Incredible.
Dorsey able to keep it alive. Conrad sends it over. Free ball for Seaman. See if they can capitalize. Great dig from Dorsey. Conrad's got it. Not a bad set to Lee. Lee is blocked. Oh, is not blocked at the net. It got over. Again, another somewhat unconventional, crazy point that St. James is able to prevail out of.
Got to be demoralizing if you're the Vikings at this point to lose these last few points like this.
Absolutely. Set from May over to B-Shore. Great swing from B-Shore. Dowdy with the swing. Blocked by Maybe, and that is the freshman middle that's coming in and contributing greatly this season. Comes up with a big block there.
Yeah, such a great great get for St. James, I guess, to get a 6-foot freshman on the volleyball court who can swing, can block, do everything.
Dowdy with another swing. That is a rocket. There's that rocket arm that we saw serving. She's able to put that one down.
Oh, and Dowdy only a freshman.
Yeah, she's got a lot of development ahead of her. I think she can become a really great player in the years to come.
Future is definitely bright for the Vikings, yeah.
For sure. Very similar start to the first set here. St. James up early. Maybe in with the swing. Very powerful swing. It is blocked, kept alive. And Dowdy hits it into the net. We've seen a lot of power from Dowdy, but just needs to work on her consistency a little bit. She could be a really, really great player. Tauscher, the senior, comes back in. May to serve. Good serve from May. Oh, Maya Lee caught a little off guard there. Hits the swing, hits her right in the face.
Yeah, seems to have taken it a bit better than I would have. You know, it's chaos out there sometimes.
Yeah, not a very powerful spike that was. Not a bad pass from Conrad there. Dorsey able to get it over to B-Shore. Tipped it across, Dorsey's got it. Set from May to Lee. Unable to keep it in. Her dad not wanting to give her the favorable line call over there. I think at this point, if you're St. James, you're just trying to protect the lead. You know, you don't want to allow Seaman to stage a comeback like they tried to do at the beginning of last game. Rough pass from Conrad. May's got it to Tauscher. Nice block by number 13, Addison Sibley, but it is going to be
yeah, Dowdy sorts it out again there, so.
What's new?
Great confidence from the freshman, but not seem to be falling at this point.
Some substitution confusion going on right now. I'm not entirely sure what's happening. There we go. Nichols into serve, had some great serves and a couple of aces to end the first set.
Also number 14, sophomore for St. James, Malia Boer comes in. Judging by her teammates' reaction, she seemed to be pretty happy she was getting in the game, so great to see for the Thunder.
Yeah, you love to see the underclassmen getting some valuable varsity minutes here that they're going to need next year. Swing by number 16, Bailey Ayers, right into the net, so another point for the Thunder. Nichols back to serve yet again. Another nice serve. Not a great set there. Had the opportunity for a big swing, but it just wasn't able. Good tip there from Boer. Another tip. Boer keeps it alive. Tauscher hits it. Another swing from Aries. May over to Lee. Into the net.
Tried to put some nice touch on it there. Just left it a little bit short. Just
Yeah.
one of those few mental mistakes. Just can't let it snowball now.
Absolutely. Dowdy back to serve. See if she can put together another nice run here. And she cannot. Right into the net again. Etler comes back in. More height and talent in the front row for the Thunder. Great serve there from Lee. Way to keep it up from Nichols. Lee in the back row. That's, oh.
Wow.
Dad calls it out, but the ref calls it in. Overrules the line judge.
I don't know how Dad feels about that one.
Yeah, I don't know. He's probably happy and sad at the same time. No one likes being overruled like that, but. Oh, tried to get cute with the short float serve and just didn't put enough on it.
I think we've really seen here in the second set the difference in heights between the two teams, because in a game that can be so easily dominated right at the net, brings St. James a huge advantage when you have 3 or 4 players standing 6 feet or taller, and Eudora's
Seaman.
I keep wanting to say Eudora. I don't know. The Vikings' tallest player standing at 5'10", with Parker at ours.
That's a great swing from Etler there. Put the Thunder back up by double the score that Seaman has. Now the senior Tauscher back to serve. I believe this is going to be her first serve all day. Maybe I'm wrong, but a very nice one at that. And a huge block from Etler. I mean, Seaman just had no chance there. Towering over the net, there was Etler, and they hit it right into her hands.
Yeah, beautiful touch on the serve there. I can't say I've seen a serve like that, and like to not go as far as it did and to go as far to the side is great.
Absolutely. And Seaman's going to call a timeout, trying to recreate that magic run from the first set, I believe. Tauscher with another serve. Very similar spot. Another nice serve. Lee unable to return that. That's a kill for number 12, Parker Aries.
Yeah, great swing by Parker there. Showing some heart, senior. Could be her last ever set played.
And now we got Addison Sibley, the senior, back to serve. Nice pass from Lee. Nichols, the set to Mabian. A little bit of miscommunication in the front row about who's supposed to be where, but it ends up being okay for the Thunder as it's hit out by the Vikings. Now we got a couple of substitutions for the Thunder. Ellen Dorsey and Brooke Beshore check into the game. Dorsey back to serve. Ooh, great back set from Dowdy. Beautiful swing there, but Lee is right there.
Point waved off by the judge there. Not quite sure. I'm not.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest. Don't know what that hand motion means, but someone did something wrong. It doesn't really seem to be a lot of argument from the St. James side, so must have been a decently obvious call. Great pass there from May. Dorsey over to Mabian. Mabian with the big swing and the kill. What a great series that was. Great set from Dorsey. Kind of a quicker set. Mabian already had started elevating by the time Dorsey got it to her, and she put it right on the money.
Conrad now checks into the game on senior night. 20 aces on the year.
Conrad with a nice serve. Oh, shanks it out. That was a great opportunity there for Seaman, but just unable to convert. That was number 12, Parker Ares, the senior, just unable to convert. Another great serve from Conrad. St. James seems to have cleaned up the serving mistakes here in the second set. Great play by May to keep that up. Some great quickness there. Dorsey to Mabian again. You love to see that underclassmen connection being fostered.
Huge swing, cross body to the left side of the floor there. Really caught the defense off guard.
And Seaman's going to take another timeout here. So they can feel the game starting to slip away.
Thunder staying with it here late into the second set and just it's great. It's great to see them being successful here, and hopefully they could carry this on, finish the game, and bring the energy at Sub-State.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's exactly what you want to see is a win right before you go to the playoffs when it really counts, to really reaffirm the stuff that you're doing and make sure that it works and all your players are humming.
Especially in a sport like volleyball, I feel like getting hot at the right time is everything.
For sure.
Because you could have all the talent in the world and end up laying an egg at state or something, you know?
Absolutely.
We've seen it before.
And then, excuse me, I was about to say an ace from Conrad, but Seaman's able to pick it up. Oh, and they win the point. Great awareness from the Seaman setter. I believe that was Dowdy to just hit it over right in the middle of the St. James defense.
The Thunder defense seemed to kind of come out the timeout sleeping a little bit, almost celebrating before the point was over.
I think you are right. And serve into the net. That's number 1, Claire Briggs, the freshman. With her and Dowdy already on varsity as freshmen, even though the Seaman team isn't exactly incredible, I think you've got to be excited about your future if you're Coach Dowling for Seaman, that you've got 2 freshmen who are able to play varsity and hold their own. May to Lee, big spike from Lee. Dowdy with the swing, good dig from Dorsey. May with another set to Beshore. Beshore cross court, a little bit out. More like a meter out.
Yeah, I don't think that one, I wouldn't be stressing if I was a line judge on that one. That's
no,
for sure.
I would not either. Probably one of the easier calls they're going to have all day. Kinsley Smith to serve now for the Vikings. Good dig from Lee. Dorsey over to Tauscher. Great swing there, but a nice dig from Briggs. Tauscher again. Feed the senior on senior night.
Huge. I think
Able
that's
to get the kill.
3rd kill on the match, if I'm counting correctly.
Something like that. Just having a great game. Nichols and Boer back in for the Thunder. Serve coming here from Nichols. It's a good one. Oh, shanked by Briggs. That's an ace for Nichols. Great serve.
Yeah, just mishandled. Maybe, even though about got a whole season under her belt now, maybe seeing a little bit of that freshman, whatever you want to call it, just
Freshman fear, freshman timidity.
Yeah.
Freshman mistakes. All of the above. Nichols picks up the tip. May over to Boer. Boer with the deep tip. Great spot there from Boer, recognizing that no one's over there in that back corner and able to send it back there. Great awareness.
Sideline really pumped for Boer there. Love to see her get on the stat sheet there.
For sure. Nichols again. Great serve there. Tipped by Boer, but able to be picked up by May. Nichols over to Lee. Big swing. Ball hits the ceiling, causes a little bit of chaos. Tauscher able to finish it off for the point for St. James. 22-10 now. They are rolling in this second set.
Yeah, if you're the Vikings and you're a senior, I don't know how much they really care about playing volleyball, but I'm sure they've enjoyed part of it in their careers. I don't know how successful they've been the past couple of years, but it might be starting to set in for some of them that this could be it here.
Oh, they're trying to stay alive here. Great point there again, just dropping it right into the middle of that St. James defense. Dowdy back to serve. Great serve. Looked like she took a little bit off that one, probably in an effort to actually get it over. May's right there. Nichols to Boer. Again, Boer paints that back corner. It's the left corner this time, but she really has done a great job of exposing that soft spot in the defense.
Yeah, Dowdy going with a little softer approach there, hoping to not have any stupid mental mistakes end of the game to prolong the game for the Vikings, but just the Thunder offense so potent, just punishes you for every mistake. If you can't kill it to their side and they receive it, you're going to be in some trouble.
Swing there. Passed nicely by Lee. Nichols to Etler in the middle. That's got to be a lift or something, except it went under the net. And it's going to be a match point for the Thunder. Lee looking to finish it off here. And Seaman hanging on to the last hopes they have in the season. Short of a 16-0 run, it's looking like St. James is going to take this. Oh, and there's one. Only 15 more to go if you are Topeka Seaman. Nichols just lapse of mental awareness there.
Great to have a point or a play like that happen towards this point in the game instead of
Absolutely.
last game against Rural or even earlier in this set.
You can afford that at this point. Good pass from May to Nichols. Tips it over. Not fooling anyone there. Tauscher with a nice block. Able to pick it up as well. Oh, and that is going to be the game. Again, don't know what that hand motion means, but no protest from Seaman. So St. James is going to take it 25-12. And that caps off a 2-win night for the Thunder. 4-1 overall on sets. And a great night all around. A great momentum that they're going to be carrying into sub-state, hopefully. Hopefully they can make a nice run in state after a bit of an up-and-down season, but I think they definitely have the potential to make a little run in state.
Yeah, of course. They showed great resilience, bent the role when it mattered most, and took care of business here against the Vikings. And I think that's just going to pay its dividends and hopefully keep it rolling. Yeah,
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, thank you all for tuning in tonight. It was a great night. St. James able to pick up those 2 wins. We will be signing off for now. I'm sure Zach might be back for a couple more calls, maybe headed in the playoffs or later this season. Actually, no. We have senior night coming up now. Never mind. We don't have senior nights. All right. Thank you all for tuning in tonight. Have a good night. Thanks for listening. Jonathan May and Zach Wilson. We'll see you on the other side.